welcome to part 3 of Heavy Debriefings, Top 100 Albums of 2025, 80 through 71. Rules are down below, written versions down below, let's get into it. At number 80 is Sunver with Arrhythmia, combining the best elements of post-black and also making any black metal screams almost secondary to the astounding clean vocals is such a refreshing and welcome change of pace for this style, feeling like a mix of Deadly Carnage, Harakiri for the Sky, Alcest, and Lantlos. This is a band that has blown my mind every time that I listen to them, and I can't get enough. If you need some refreshing post-black, check this one out now. At 79, we have Clepsydra with Of Terror and Soul. This Israeli death doom band focuses on the horrors of war, persecution, and the pain of life, still while having a sense of hope to it all. It's a tear-jerking album that hits all the best moments of bands like November's Doom, My Dying Bride, and their own unique influences. And the dual vocals between both male screams and female cleans are so emotional, it brings me very close to tearing up myself. You will just need to check this one out to understand why. At 78 is Avantasia with Here Be Dragons. Tobias Sammet's epic display of power metal is back. You can get into super fast power metal that I love, some pop rock elements that remind you why Latter Day Ed Guy was so great, and some epic power metal that you know how the band does very well. This is a fantastic album, just give it the time it deserves to click. At 77, we have Heresis with Si Vis Pacem Parabellum. The debut album from this German post-black band is one of the most devastating pieces of post-black that I've ever heard. The music on this one is pure intensity, no matter the tempo, and it will hit you like a ton of bricks with one of the best sounding productions you'll ever hear in this style. This reminds me if Keep of Kelsien started making post-black, or if you enjoy the likes of Der Weg einer Freiheit, White Ward, and Outrest, you will love Heresis. At 76, we have Labyrinthus Stellarum with Rift in Reality. The Ukrainian duo is finally back with their third album in 3 years. While only forming back in 2021, the band has vastly improved on every album, and this is easily their best to date. This is an astounding way of combining cosmic and atmospheric black metal with more industrial, electronic, and EDM moments to create a band that sounds like no other in the best way possible. Even if you don't like black metal, there's a chance that you can fall in love with Labyrinthus Stellarum. At 75, we have Destruction of Orion with States of Horror. The sophomore album from this Bulgarian project already showing so much promise of progression from her debut album that came out just last year. This perfectly describes funeral doom in a nutshell. If you need a good cry, or just want some good catharsis, or simply just love the gloom that comes with funeral doom, give Destruction of Orion your proper attention. Now we have Kulak with Wayfarer. Kulak is such an eclectic run, with now 22 albums in 12 years. Wayfarer is an album that takes on the instrumental approach, though it does have choir melodies and harmonies. The music is just raw enough to give it this post-black, atmospheric black metal approach, but it's on a foundation of doom, and it makes for quite the tear-jerking experience without one word being uttered. Also make sure to check out the sister album to this album that came out this year, Etika. At 73, we have Brainstorm with Plague of Rats. Brainstorm is one of the most underappreciated power metal bands going today, and now that the band has returned with their 14th album since 1997, they have been putting out some of the most compelling and intriguing songs of their career, and with Plague of Rats, they may have put out the best power metal album of the year. At number 72, we have Veil of Conspiracy with Shape of Grief. The third album from this Italian band has plenty of funeral doom in their sound. It's a winning combination for someone like me. Dark, moody, depressing, hits so hard on the heartstrings, and this overall sense of musicality that you won't find in a lot of other bands. From being more proggy originally to becoming more of the best display of funeral doom in 2025, it's quite the shift, but it's a rewarding one. And at 71, we have Bloodletter with Leave the Light Behind. The fourth album from the Chicago thrash band is my first foray into the band, but I instantly fell in love. This is my kind of thrash to an absolute T, making for a perfect blend of Death Angel and Warbringer. You couldn't come up with a better combination for my style, and that's what Bloodletter is doing here. I think this is an underrated release that you should not miss out on, as it is one of my favorite thrash metal albums of 2025. And there's part 3 of the top 100 albums of 2025, 80 through 71. So what'd you think? Did I pick out some good albums? Any bad albums? Any brand new discoveries? Anything that you think is gonna show up in the top 70? What are your favorite albums of 2025? Please let me know down below. And of course, like, comment, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Make sure to come back tomorrow as we hit part 4, albums 70 through 61. But until then, this is Josh Runquist saying, embrace the Skullet.